Today we're reviewing
Pups Save a T-Rex Tyke.
Rex. You missed Dino Rescue.
Well, the T-Rex is one of the smartest dinosaurs.
Yay, Rex is back. Even with this Wallace and Gromit expression and dubious dino fact. It was so nice when sub-series characters could just show up again, even if they only did it to keep them vaguely familiar for all paws on deck. Rex has a new voice actor, Hartley Bernier, who has a much softer, lighter voice than the future Rubble actor who originated the role, Luxton Handspiker. But I'd buy him as Rex nonetheless, especially when he gets to roaring.
The next time, try tucking your legs in more, like this.
While I'm not a huge fan of this Pups That Play opening, I like Skye being in a mentor-like role.
How long can you keep that going? Maybe forever? Huh? Hey! Stop! Or at least until I get tickled by a butterfly.
This also ends the scene in really adorable fashion. It's not a very exciting moment, but the performances and animation are cute. It's a nice example of relying on the strength of the characters and their cuteness to make something fairly insipid, very enjoyable actually.
Wow, Taylor!
The incidental music is really nice on this one. Someone's putting in extra effort and aiming for a bit of a Lion King LeBohème-ish flavor. I appreciate that effort.
But I just call him Timmy.
Even though clearly continuities are separate, and even if they weren't, the timing wouldn't work, it's fun that there was already a Timmy the T-Rex before the movie's big one. Like the other T-Rexes on the show, he has this peculiar orange with blue stripes design. I always took it to be a nod to Digimon, just as I do with Dinosaur Train and Monster Hunter. Wait, what is up with all these orange dinos with blue stripes?
Taylor Turbid tracks the trail.
Alright!
It wasn't really intentional comedy, but I really laughed at how Ryder seemed to be unimpressed by Taylor making up her own catchphrase and hung up on her.
Don't move! Rawr, rawr, rawr!
It's kinda cute that Bernier rawrs instead of roaring, and Rex's worried look is adorable.
Rawr, 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 rawr!
Silly cute pup.
Timmy, stop! Rawr!
Adorable as worried Rex is here, I don't love this whole thing being set in motion by Taylor's incompetence. It was a bit forced, took up a lot of time, and bodes ill for these guys being caretakers of the Dino Wilds.
1, 2, 3! Ah!
While, as I said earlier, I end up liking how the scene develops from here, on its own it's a kind of weird place to start. Rubble doing something quite this painful looking and embarrassing at the start is uncomfortable, and Pups just do vague tricks isn't a very inventive or fun theme for the opening. There's an attempt to give it a parallel with Timmy learning dog tricks, but it's super weak and neither really feeds into the other. Then at the end there's a horrible stab at a callback as they're like, Marshall got distracted by tickling, so let's tickle the plants. Which was super ham-fisted.
Whoa!
Awesome! Hey, where'd it go?
Then this is one of those ideas that I'm sure seemed fun written down, but as a realized visual is just sorta clunky and weird. Marshall's cuteness carries it somewhat, and hey, having a Pups That Play scene at all is a good thing, but overall this could have been a lot better as a sequence.
And that's a baby Triceratops! Did you know that Triceratops means three-horned face?
This shot ends up being a needlessly difficult one technically, for no great advantage. Things get a bit sloppy with the animation, with sudden jerky movements and Rex's foot clipping through the ground, and the long lines Bernier has to deliver get a bit breathy and don't quite sound like Rex, which isn't a problem elsewhere.
These tricks are for the birds!
I don't think anybody under the age of 70 has ever said for the birds.
Timmy's probably scared.
No, this is not how Rex's ears should flap.
Put me down, you pesky plant!
Hang on, Taylor!
Towards the end of the mission, there's a definite sense of stringing things out because ideas have run low. The runtime padding gets accompanied by a little sense of urgency. Rex mostly looks vaguely unimpressed here, so it all kinda grinds prematurely to a halt. Especially since we have to be convinced a T-Rex has to be afraid of all the Audrey 2 snapping plants. They kinda have to do that though, since the T-Rex Papa finds his baby here, so if he had no problems with the plants, the PAW Patrol wouldn't have needed to be here at all.
And Rex, you get Timmy.
I don't like Ryder getting all pokey.
Whoa! Marshall! Look out!
Only the pre-recorded stock line for Rocky. It would be hard to make me dislike an episode segment that brings back one of my top 5 pups after 2 seasons of absence. But I feel like Al Schwartz tried. This was a very unimaginative segment that ran out of gas and kept on padding while desperately trying to elevate itself with big stretches to link its beats back to an opening scene, which itself was bland and generic. But pup cuteness, strong performances, and some nice music elevated this, and the underlying long-established characters are still charming even in pretty banal scenarios. Overall, 6 out of 10. Very little happened that was impressive or even fun, but Rex was there, and at the start, Marshall was very cute. I won't say it was enough, but it was enough for 6 out of 10. Alright, and to see the last time we saw Rex before this Season 9 episode, why not click here? Or to see my impressions of Rex's big moment in the Dino movie in my spoiler-free impressions, why not click here? That's all for today though, and I'll see you guys again next time.